Hey everyone. Um, Been a little while since I did a video that was an honest to goodness rant, but it's needed. I think my last one was about the music challenge, and by the way, about that, song 10 of the last round, still not guessed. It's kind of an easy one, so I don't know. I've dropped hints here and there. You guys got to go ahead and get that one. But anyway, I don't like anime. Um, I never have liked it, and I don't want to say that I never will like it because that would be kind of a broad statement that you never know. I mean, maybe somebody will make an anime that I actually have some interest in. I've certainly never liked manga, which is similar. It's the written form, kind of like a comic book. I've enjoyed things that have the style of anime in the drawings, such as Chrono Trigger and Dragon Quest, and a lot of video game stuff, and even some comic books that have art styles in that matter. But real, actual, honest to goodness anime doesn't interest me at all. Now, I want to suggest something to all, almost 1,500 of you guys out there. If you got a problem with that, my phone's ringing and I don't even care. If you got a problem with that, please unsubscribe because I don't want to hear it. I mean, if you can keep it to yourself and not give me shit for not preferring anime, then that's fine. But if you are so socially inept and tactless that you can't not give me shit about it, then please do the following. Step 1, unsubscribe. Step 2, eat my ass and balls. And step 3, die in a fire. Now, I'm sure a few of you have some choice words to say, but I'm doing something on this video that I have never, ever done before. And I hope I never have to do again. I am disabling all comments and ratings on this video because I don't care. If you have something to say to me, there are other methods of contacting me where you could speak to me directly, and I will be able to respond to you in kind immediately instead of having to read it while I'm at work and have to wait, about 8 hours for me to come home, take care of business, eat dinner, and finally get online and have to respond to some bullshit that some fucking pissant posted on my YouTube. I don't even know if I'm even going to do any videos today because I am in, I don't want to say a bad mood, but I'm in sort of an anti-YouTube mood right now. And I'm not mean anti the site, I mean the people on the site. I have always said that YouTube comments could be said to be among the lowest forms of written language in the history of mankind, or perhaps the history of life in the entire fucking universe. And although there have been many exceptions, a lot of them subscribe to me, I've gotten some great comments. I've gotten some really shitty ones. I mean, I didn't even talk about the typical, you suck at this game sucks, you're a ripoff of AVGN, you suck. Because those people, I block them, I insult them, and they're gone. It's when somebody who's been a subscriber for a while leaves me a comment that is so bereft of any sort of thought put into it. I really wonder, about the people that are into what I'm doing. I kind of question what I'm doing when I look at who's enjoying it. I'm like, who am I pandering to here? And, this is something where I'm really aggravated. I'm really out of sorts about it. I'll probably be fine in a little bit, probably right after doing this video, because I get it off my fucking chest. But right now, I'm just really questioning the whole YouTube channel thing because, goddamn, No, I'm not going to stop, unless it gets way worse. But this is the first time I sat there and I'm like, why am I even doing this? I'm not going to name any names, but one person, well, alright. The other day I did a One Piece game on Game Boy Advance, and it seemed like it might have been, my computer just rebooted itself, Windows Update. it seemed like it might have been an alright game if it wasn't like in Korean or whatever, and I had fun doing the video. But as I've said many times in the past, anime is not my bag. I don't care for it. I've never seen an anime that I really enjoyed. I saw one called Vampire Hunter D, which was probably the first anime I ever saw that I sort of enjoyed. But then again, I was like 13 years old at the time, and looking back on it now, I don't really have any interest in it at all, except for the fact that, it inspired Castlevania. The only anime that I ever sat and watched because I wanted to was the Street Fighter II movie, and I found that to be, asinine. I thought it was an attempt to put as many characters as possible without developing them properly. And, I get this person who comes... Well, I get this all the time. I get like, why don't you like anime? Give me specific reasons. It's not the first time it's happened. I want to say a couple of things. First of all, I don't need to give you a reason. I don't have to explain my preferences to you or anybody. They are my preferences, and I don't have to explain myself. I don't like it. I don't like anything about it. Sometimes the artwork is nice. Usually I find the animation to be really bad, and I don't get it because the fans are always like, oh, the animation is so good, and I'm watching what looks like 11 frames per second choppy bullshit. I thought the anime scenes in Kill Bill were an example of really good animation, but that's about it. So first the person is demanding, I shouldn't say person, I should say people, because it's not the first time it happened, that I explain to them, to their satisfaction, that I don't like it. And then when I give them a reason, they gotta question the reason. I don't like anime because I find it to be low-quality entertainment in every way, shape, or form. I prefer Western cartoons. I'm a big fan of The Simpsons. I'm a big fan of King of the Hill. I'm not really a big fan of, but I do enjoy Family Guy and American Dad. I love South Park. I like Western animation. I grew up on Bugs Bunny and, like a lot of the Looney Tunes and the Warner Brothers stuff. Never really a fan of Disney, but, some of their stuff is alright, but Disney was sort of the main inspiration for anime. So, that kind of has a connection there. I was never really a Disney fan. I never really cared for, like, Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck. But Bugs Bunny, hell yeah. But, I get so aggravated at people. They need to know why I don't like anime. And they get offended. And they start insulting you. Who cares? And then this person said that, you must be talking about comics because no one could say that it's lower quality than SpongeBob. First of all, I didn't say that. Don't ever fucking put words in my mouth. Okay? That's a one-way ticket to Blocksville. And once you're blocked, I don't care about you anymore. You're gone. I don't have to deal with you. You could sit there and be a baby and make a whole bunch of other accounts. It doesn't matter. You don't exist. As far as I'm concerned. You're a nobody. I don't like to do that, but I wind up doing it a lot for some reason. I don't know what it is about YouTube. I guess it's any community on the internet. I guess, it's like Penny Arcade said. Total anonymity plus computer equals cockmonger. What is the fucking problem? They gotta insult you? This person told me that nobody could say that. First of all, I didn't say that. I didn't say that anime is lower quality than SpongeBob. I didn't even mention SpongeBob because I don't watch SpongeBob either. I'm not, 5 years old. I'm not really in the demographic for SpongeBob. I don't know if I'm in the demographic for anime either. Anime seems to cover a pretty broad base from children up to adults. Obviously, I don't like the kid stuff. Like, Naruto and Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. And I certainly don't like the adult stuff. I mean, I've seen Vampire Hunter D. I've seen Ninja Scroll. It didn't impress me. At all. I've seen Spirited Away. It just struck me as a bunch of hippie crap to me. But I digress. Don't ever put words in my mouth. Another thing that this person said was that I'm ignorant for not liking anime. There's your ignorance right there. Okay? Calling someone ignorant, well, basically you're calling them stupid and uneducated. So basically, you're saying, well, you're more smart than me because you watch Japanese cartoons. You're more educated than me because you like Japanese cartoons. If that doesn't strike you as a huge logical fallacy, then, sir, you are the ignorant one. Because you choose to make sweeping accusations about a person's education and intelligence in general in regards to whether or not they like anime. I don't like anime. And if you feel that that makes me stupid, then you can fuck off my channel because I don't want you there.